How are you doing? I'm just in Redland Bay in Brisbane. It's been raining a lot in Brisbane. You'd be forgiven for thinking I'm in a hole or something, but I didn't see any of this on the brochure when I first came from England. But anyway, we'll get through it. I'll talk a little bit more about the impact on kids that this rain and the floods and the lockdown are having in Brisbane soon in this video. I just wanted to start with a question that I got, pardon me, from one of my Instagram followers. He was asking why teams tend to quite often not complete the next set after scoring a try. It was a great question, I loved it, and out of all the questions, this is the one that I picked out. To me, it's a mentality thing, and it's something I teach my players all the time, that if something's working to make you get 4-0 up, 6-0 up, 8-0 up, 10-0 up, whatever it may be, really you need to keep doing it, right? You don't, until the opposition have changed their processes to deal with yours, keep doing what you're doing. So the analogy I always use when I'm coaching boys or men, I say, if you bring your girlfriend home some flowers on a Friday night and she loves them, well, guess what? Keep bringing her flowers or chocolates or whatever it may be. Don't change. And ultimately, I think that's what players need to get into their heads, that if you've gone 10-12-0 up in a game quite early, it means you're doing something right. And until the opposition change to adapt to that and to throw you another challenge, then you keep going on that path. And I think one of the big reasons, to answer the question, is that players get excited. They sort of think, oh, we're invincible now, and it happens quite quickly in an adrenaline-filled game. Players go, oh, it's our day. Fate has determined that we're going to go well. We're already 12-0 up, so we'll chance our arm. Or they just get too confident that they lose track of where they're headed as a team and go away from the completions or whatever it might be. It's getting windy here now too. Talking about the rain and the floods and everything in Brisbane and then the lockdown. Basically, I reckon kids have missed out on close to 3-4 weeks by the time they go back to school, by the time things start up again. So in Brisbane in particular, during school holidays, clubs close as well. They don't train their juniors. So there's enough studies out there and enough anecdotal evidence to suggest that if you have a couple of weeks off training, you basically go back to square one or close to square one. So basically what I'm saying to parents and kids is that if you don't keep on top of what you are doing, if you let it drop, it's going to be like starting again when you get back to training. And I suppose that's why one of the reasons that I'm suggesting my Aim Higher Easter programme as well. And it'll be 3 days of intense training, but also intense studying and learning recovery and diet and injury management and all those kind of things, and plenty of game analysis. I'll put the link in the bottom of this post too. Geez, I'm getting cold now. Oof.